Hello friends, welcome back to Budgeting with Kim. I'm Kim and today is Friday. Well, okay, you're gonna be watching this Friday morning. Today is actually Thursday. Had a bit of a rough day at work today, and I decided the solution to that was to come on here and hang out with all of you amazing people that's here on the YouTubes. Please ignore, I have a bit of a mess going on right here. I have an Etsy launch coming on most likely Monday. And so I am in the preparation stages for it, and I just have stuff everywhere. I hope you all had a fantastic Thursday. I hope your morning so far is going great, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Well, I figure let's just go ahead and dive right on in. I have a little bit of, oh, I am so sorry. I did not mean to bump you. I'm so sorry. A little bit of housekeeping to do before we get into the game stuff. So first we're gonna save, before we can even do that, let's count our money. And look, guys, I got it. And it makes it so much easier. It's so cool. And it's an interesting texture as well. Okay, a little bit of quick sort makes it go so much faster. So let's see how much we have. $138, which probably seems like a somewhat random amount, but some of that is game money and some of it, is for this stuff right here. I believe I have $50 to play games with when we're all done with our initial bookkeeping. So let's just dive right in. That stuff is so weird. I mean, I like it, but it's kind of weird. All right, so we're gonna start here with Miss Judy. Okie dokie, there's our first one done. And we have $5 going in today. So that gives us a total of 70 in this one. And I think I may pull this one, I don't know. I may pull this one at the end of March, or I might leave this one and pull the gnomes since she does this one kind of quarterly. I haven't completely decided yet. Okay, on to our little gnome. Let's see here. What do we want to do with him today? Okay, all done with that guy. This one might be the one that I end up pulling. I mean, I'm still gonna do it. She's supposed to put out her new one. I think she said this weekend. But I'm thinking that I might use this one and go towards 1 month ahead. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so we have $5 going into here. I never did figure out why I was short in this one unless this was one of them that got sacrificed, which is totally possible. But for now, we have 20, 30, 35, and 40. I may go ahead, and pull it. $45. That'd be quite a bit going into my month ahead fund. Okay, on to paying for property tax. And property tax gets $20 today. I had to stop and think about that for a second. Let's see here. I decided instead of having to go through and try to remember what every marker was, so I wasn't digging, I'm just gonna put it right there, and then I don't have to go hunting. So let's see how much we have in property tax. Oops, I bled through right there. 100, 200, 20, 40, and 60. 260, so I'm a quarter of the way there, which is an awesome feeling. All right, saving for my license. Putting $2 in here today. Coloring is so cathartic, and after today, I may find something online to print off and just sit and color for a little while longer. Okay, in my nursing renewal license fund, I have 10, 15, 16, and 17, and 18. Very awesome. Shooting for 80 in this one. Okay, what's next? 12 months of savings. This is a 2025 12 month of savings collaboration between GNL Budgeting Besties, which is now Budgeting with Lysandra, Norielis Budgets, Glory's Budgets, Overthinking and Budgeting, Savings with Tracy, who is doing this month's, whoops, she is this month's, yeah, words are hard. Books and Finances, Budget with PJ, Simply Sarah Saves, Pansy Budgets, Shades Budgets, who, by the way, just hit 1K. Congratulations. Weekly Budgets, and Beezy's Things. Tracy put out a new savings challenge for March with reduced, some reduced numbers over on this side. There's less squirrels, there's less clovers. So it's over on her Ko-fi if you want to go print that off, which I did. So we're going to save $5 today for this one. And I think we will do, let's see here. I went ahead and updated it for what I had already saved on the last sheet. I made the letters 1, which is what they were before, and I've made the squirrels 2. So this was 5, and then those 2 squirrels and that clover is 10. So I think we'll just go ahead and do that squirrel and that clover for our 5. And we now have $15, right? Yep, $15 in here with Tracy and this lovely collaboration. Also, if you haven't seen it, which I can't imagine there would be anybody watching me that hasn't already seen it, Norielis and several of these ladies have a new flower garden collaboration out right now, and it's just absolutely beautiful. One moment. Sorry about that. Family is getting ready to make dinner, and kids, I should say, are getting ready to make dinner, and what in Mom's opinion? So my babies are 14 and 23, and I am working to encourage more independence with them and working on some life skills, and cooking is definitely a life skill, even for my son, definitely a good life skill to know. So I've been encouraging them. As a matter of fact, my daughter planned the menu for this next 2-week period, and with a budget that was set by Mom, because of course Mom knows the budget. She was the one that made the grocery list this week, and I gotta say she did a pretty fantastic job, so pretty proud of them. Okay, next we are going to be rolling with Eva. This is her group play. We're going to take our D4 here and roll twice and see what we come up with. There's several things in here today that I'm rolling, and so I brought extra just in case I rolled. I brought enough money in case I rolled high, so it's entirely possible we'll have a little bit left over. So let's see what we got. Okay, number 1 is a 3. And let's see what roll 2 is. And 4. Ooh. And that, my friends, is why I brought extra. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. Hopefully I have enough 5s. So let's see here. What do we have now? We have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. I think all of my group plays, I think, might go towards month ahead. I don't have room in my budget right now to fund month ahead just on its own. So I think I'm going to use some of these savings challenges to fund my month ahead. This is a new one from my binder. It is a savings challenge from, oh my goodness. I blanked. Lisa Grateful Me? Am I remembering that right? I can't believe I'm forgetting. Lord have mercy. Anyway, Lisa Grateful Me. I'm pretty sure, I'm 99.9% sure that's it. This was a freebie over on her Ko-fi account. I decided I really liked this one and I liked the idea of it. So we're going to do our absolute best, even if I have to pull from my wallet to fill this one up. It saves 50 and it says appear Santa's helper, save $1 a week, then bless the life of someone. So I think what we'll do is I'm going to save $1 each week. And at the end of the year, or when once I get it full, so like I said, I'm really going to try hard, especially since I'm late to the game. At the end of the year, we'll take, my kids and I will pick a name off an angel tree somewhere and purchase gifts for, a child, a single mom, something along those lines off that angel tree. So today we're going to start with our first $1. And our first $1 is going in. Okay, next, I created a few days ago, I was working on the giveaway for CBA Mom Saves, Joe over at CBA Mom Saves, and I ended up creating a challenge for her and was going to give it to her, and I just happened to be over on her Ko-fi page and I saw a collaboration that she had done with several lovely ladies, and I decided to send it to them too. And one of them was Lisa. Yeah, Lisa Grateful Me. Man, that was bugging me that I couldn't remember. She was one of the ladies that I sent that challenge to. It was a faith-based challenge, and she sent me this and the envelope back as a thank you. So I decided I wanted to add this into my Friday binder. And since I rolled so high for, I apologize for the reach, friends. Since I rolled so high for Eva, I think we're going to stick to rolling my my three-sided, my D3 die here, just in case. Eva kind of broke the bank this week, so let's see what we get. 2. Okay, I can go with a 2. I don't have anything in particular that I'm saving this for. I just felt compelled to do it. I mean, do I have reasons? Yeah, I do. They're kind of personal, so I'm just gonna hang on to them. So this one is a group play by D Plans and Budgets. I have one more group play for autumn that I forgot to get printed off and put in here in time, but we are going to do the smaller raindrops on this one. I know I'm late to the game for this one as well, so we'll just start and go from there. So we're going to do these small raindrops for a total of 5. There we go. So there's $5 going into this envelope. I'll probably leave this one until I finish March and April, and then maybe, I don't know. So this is that collaboration that I had mentioned. It's an Easter Resurrection collab. It is between Gracie at Grammy's Journey, Jess at Tobin Budgets, my girl Jo over at CBA Mom Saves, Lisa Grateful Me, Melissa over at Melissa Manages, and Janet over at My Modern Homestead. Their plan, they created this together, and their goal was to start it March 1st and go all the way through Easter. So we're 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in. I don't know why, but I had it in my mind that it was somewhere right in here. Anyway, I'm going to roll. So what you do is you roll for the empty space and then add this space right here. So again, I'm going to roll my D3 die and see what we get. 1. Okay, I can handle that. I can handle 1. So that's $4. So this collab came with the game board and an envelope. The pattern was one that you could cut out and make a full envelope that closes, but I wanted to put it in one of these envelopes, and so I just cut off the sides and the top. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 going in today. At some point I may try to catch up. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll see. Okay, we're gonna stop there and go on to my monthly challenge and cross our fingers that I scratch low. These scratchers, these 12-month scratchers, are going to be part of the Etsy launch next week. So we're just going to dive in. We'll just dive in somewhere. My goal is to save $5 a week on this one, but I don't remember where anything is. So at this point, it's just kind of a shot in the dark for whatever I end up with. Okay, so we have a 3. Let's go here. And another 3. Okie dokie. We may not have as much to play with today as I thought we were going to have. So let's see here. We'll do another 5 and 6. So we now have 10, 15, 16, and 17. And this saves 20. So through our powers of deduction, there's $3 left on here. So next week will be a light week. Okay. Here's another one. I decided I would give this one a try. This is by Overthinking and Budgeting. And I know it says Happy New Year, but I saw it and I kind of liked it. So if you do both of them, it'll save you a total of $75. So my plan is to do $5 a week for this one. Where's it gonna go? No clue. I have no clue. I'll decide that when we're done. So for today, we're just going to do 5. And that's my plan each week, is to bring $5 for this one. Okay. It's time for this, friends. Time for a little bit more game time. And let's see here. What were we using last time? I think we were using one of these dice. So I have laminated it. For those that didn't see last week, this is the Road to 200 collab that's going on between myself and Budgeting with Lisa. And did I get my cards out? No, of course I didn't. There we go. This is our Road to 200 collab. Lisa and I designed this together in hopes of reaching the point of 200 subscribers. And you can find this on our Ko-fi accounts. She has a Ko-fi account now as well. And on that, in this download, you'll get this game board, your cards, 2 dashboards, an A5 and an A6, as well as some prop $1 bills. So that way, you know, if you wanted to play this game for an amount that was, you know, maybe all you can afford to play this game with is quarters. So there's some prop money in there for you that you can print off and use for playing this game, so you're not having to use, you know, the quarters. So instead of $1, you could use a $1 slip and, you know, make those $1 slips worth whatever it is you want them to be worth. That's up to you. So I put those prop dollars in there just for that reason right there. Okay, so here's my cards. I switched out for my D20 die just because it's not so big and not going to take up all the space in here. So if you guys will remember, I had an IOU from last time. So I'm going to go into my IOU fund that I keep in here and pull out the one and only lonely dollar that's in here, and I will put that in my road trip envelope here. And no more IOU. That can go away. Okay, so let's give these a shuffle. We only had a few left over from last time. I did go ahead and laminate this after last Friday's video. So this way, today when I play, I plan on marking those spots out and, you know, see if we can end up using all the cards. I should have $50 left. I guess I should give it a count, huh? And see if we still have that. So here's 20 and 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 55. And since I have extra money left over, I'm thinking I must have forgotten something. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Okay, so I have too much money here. I must have forgotten to, oh, I know what I forgot to do. My Lord have mercy. Y'all, today was just not my day. Today was not my day. I forgot my Friday binder. Silly me. What was I thinking? I'm sorry, Figment. I didn't mean to forget you. All right, I got myself a new Mickey charm. Isn't it so cute? I just love Mickey. He's so cute. Okay, this makes a little more sense now why I have extra money left over. I need something to weigh this down. So let's go into our $5 Friday. And we're saving $5 for today. Okay, let's see here. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Here we go. So we now have $15 in here. Can't believe I forgot this. My goodness me. Y'all, it was a rough day. Okay. $1 a day keeps debt away. So let's come in here to March. Okay, and we are coloring in another 7 bullseyes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There we go. And add our $7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. We should have 21 in here now. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Awesome sauce. And then on here to let's celebrate my birthday, we're going to do another $2. Let's see here. What do I want to use today? There we go. $2 more into my birthday fund. So we now have $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Come on now. Let's go. There we go. Okay. And then $5 more into manifestation. I just love this envelope. Come on now. There we go. Okay. Now we should be a little bit more on par. And all of those challenges, except for the 2 extra savings challenges, they all came from Donna Powered by Creativity, but I'll tag those down below that were used in it. So now let's see how much money we have. 52. So I came in here with just a little bit extra in case I rolled high, and I only ended up with $2 extra. So that's all right. All right, back to the game. Now that I've done everything that I needed to do. Okay, and let's get started. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Draw a card. GPS took you the wrong way. Go back 3 spaces. So 1, 2, and 3. Draw another card. You're almost out of gas. Fill up your tank and save $3. First, we're going to mark out where we've been. And now, where do I want to put these? I'm just going to put 1, 2, and 3. I guess I should have this was my money from before, just in case I want to make change or condense. Okay, so there's that card. What am I doing? Here we go. Roll again. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm just going to rest there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, rest stop. We're stopping at a Buc-ee's. Not enough room in that space right there for that to be a Buc-ee's. 2 spots, 1 and 2. Draw a card. Go on a sightseeing tour and save $3. Okay, so let's put, we have that $1 over here. Let's put these $4 back and grab a 5. Oh, I guess I should have kept 2 of those ones out. And then let's see here. No, we can't do it yet. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm just not quite myself this afternoon. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Blank space. Mark it out. Lord have mercy. Just gonna leave that right there where I can see it. 1. Flat tire, save $4. So we'll put that 1 back and we'll take a 5. And now we'll take these 2 5s and this 10, and there went my dice overboard. And we'll take this 120 that I have back here. And we'll leave that over there since, you know, it's not, I don't have any more to condense those down with. Okay. So let's go again. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Another blank space. Awesome. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's $4. I have a 1. I'm going to put that back and take a 5. I'll be interested to see how much more headway we make now that I'm marking spots out. So we rolled a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Save $1. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Start has 0 assigned value. You know, if you download this and play it and you think, Okay, I'm gonna do this like Monopoly. I'm passing go, you know, which I guess is kind of what that is. I'm going to give myself $1, or, you know, just make it however you want to make it. $1, $4. So again, I'm gonna put back that 1, and we'll put back that 5 and take a 10. Where to next? Okay, 1 and 2. Getting all the blank spaces out of the way. 3 spots, so 1, 2, and 3. Oops, you made a wrong turn. Make a U-turn and save $1. So I can't go to that spot because it's marked out, and I'll save my $1. So I'm gonna go there, which is draw a card. Found a food truck and want tacos. Save $2. I am hungry and tacos sound amazing. Not what we're having for dinner tonight, but it sounds amazing. 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Draw a card. Oops. Animals crossing the road. You are delayed. Roll again. So that one didn't cost us anything. 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And this one says draw a card and save $1. How many dollars do we have? $3. Okay. Draw a card and save $1. Your car has broken down and has to be fixed. Save $5. Stinking car. Should have had a car maintenance fund for that. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Roll and save. I am not rolling that D6, so we'll pull out the D4. And we're saving $2, so we'll keep 1, no, 4, yeah, we'll keep 1 and take the 5. Can we condense further? Yes, we can, and there's our last 10. Okay. Move that little dude out of the way and roll again. Five spots, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, I think that's our last blank spot. So there's going to be no place we go now that doesn't cost us something. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Oh, you know what? I guess I should be marking that one out too, right? Because it's technically a spot. So this is 5. Rock slide. Take a detour and save $2. So 1 and 2. Mark my spot out. I'm going to rock slide all the way back here. You made it through the rock slide and detour. Refund $1. Okie dokie. So let's go again. Oop, and let's throw our dice all around. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's $3. So we'll put back those 2 and take a 5. Okay. 1 space, so we on that 2 right there. 1 and 2. Okay. Getting less. Doggone it. 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So 2 more dollars. So, oh, nope. 2 more dollars. And we'll go again. 1. Roll and save. Did I have that? No, I had that roll and save. Just kidding. What are we saving? $2. Okay, so now I can put back, ooh. No, I don't have any more. Okay. Never mind. I was going to try to condense to a 10. And I'll put those 3 back, and I kept out a 1. I hope that's good math, because my brain's not mathing. Okay, let's go again. We're going to mark out that roll and save. 3 spots, 1, 2, and 3. Draw a card. Enjoy the views. Roll again. Lisa, we're sitting in a canyon somewhere up high on a cliff, and we're enjoying the views and saying, whew, what a day. All right, rolling again. $4. 4 spots. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, saving $1. And we'll go again. 1, draw a card. You're accidentally overcharged for your room. Refund yourself $5. Not gonna complain there. Gives me more money to play with. Okay. So in the future, my plan is to save with the extras, the extra dollar amounts that are on these little circles right here. But I wanted to do one time through where I'm just saving exactly what the board and the cards tell you. Just because I wanted to see, you know, how much it would save. So when we count, we're not going to include the money that we brought from last week. We're just going to count what we did from today. Just to see. Okay. Doggone it. Sorry for the reach. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's roll and save. 3. So we'll put back those 2 and take a 5. 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And it says, wait for pedestrians, save $2. Okay. Darn pedestrians, get out of the road. No, I'm just kidding. So 1, 2, draw a card. Oops. It says, take in a sunset, save $1. I can do that. I need a second cash tray so I can put my money that, you know, I'm pulling out. Okay, where are we off to next? 3. So 1, 2, and 3. We're going right there for $2. And we have 3, so we'll put those 3 back and take our last 5. And did I save? I don't know what that's from. You know what? I'm just going to save a card and call it a day. It's whatever. It's whatever. Okay, 3. 1, 2, and 3. I'm sure there's someone somewhere on the other side of the computer monitor saying, no, you did that for, etc., etc. So whatever I did, you know, tell me in the comments. I mean, I'll catch it in editing, and, you know, there's probably a big, you know, sorry, I'm not paying better attention message running across the screen right here, or a face palm, or, you know, somebody rolling their eyes. You get the idea. Today, it just is what it is. All right, what are we doing? 1. Hey, let's draw a card. Uh-oh, you lost your map and lost your way. Roll dice of choice and multiply by 2. You know, that was my card. I made that card and not sure what I was thinking. What was I thinking? Oh, hey, it's a 1. So we'll save 2, a whole whopping 2. I like that. My marker's getting dry. Okay, well, let's get that little fella out of the way. 2 spots, so let's see here. 1 and 2. So $2. 1 and 2. And we have $2 left. And unless I only roll a 1, I'm going to end up with an IOU. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots left. Yep, that's what we had left. So we have $2 left in here. So those would have been the 2 extras from before. So $50 in gameplay got you all but 4 spots. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards left. Let's see here. Yeah. So there you go. There is an example of what you can do when you mark out and only save what's on the card. $50, friends. I'll take it. And I think I will save those two for next week. So let's see what we have in total here today. What we've saved so far between last week and this week. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and 101 for that IOU from last week. So there you go. $100 saved in 2 Fridays from playing this game. And aside from having a bad day, I enjoyed it. So friends, there you go. I hope your days are going better than mine. I hope you all are having I hope you had a pleasant Thursday. I hope you're having a pleasant Friday. And, and are saving money. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget, I'm going to have an Etsy drop on Monday. Do I have everything ready? Nope, I don't. So I will show it all to you on Monday. Also, I'm running a sale in my Etsy shop right now. So go check that out and see what all I have currently listed. And then I'll have, like I said, more listed on Monday. Fingers crossed. So I will see you all again on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye, friends.